This was not how the family of Mohammed Alhajali imagined his life in London to turn out. Not here, praying over his remains, or following his coffin to be buried in a country where he had made his home. It was a funeral for a Syrian man who sought asylum in a safe country. But that's not just who Mohammed was.
He was a loving and caring person, always showing support and solidarity with his friends and family stuck back in Syria. He never forgot to tell us how much he loved us. His very last words to us were how much he missed us.
London's Mayor SADIQ, who also attended the funeral, made this plea.
I'm calling on the government to, on compassionate grounds, allow those inside Grenfell Tower who haven't got right to remain to give them right to remain. It's also crucial that we get to the truth, that we get justice for all those struggling to cope with the aftermath of the Grenfell Tower fire.
Mohammed was just 23 years old. He'd fled the fighting in Syria to begin a new life here, studying civil engineering in the capital, only to die in one of the worst fires in London since the Second World War. The fire that swept through Grenfell Tower has been another defining moment in what has been a month of tragic incidents and attacks in London. The reverberations felt all the way to the political heart of Britain.
Minister.
And anger at local and national politicians' slow reaction to the tragedy.
People were left without belongings, without roofs over their heads, without even basic information about what had happened, what they should do, and where they could seek help. That was a failure of the state, local and national, to help people when they needed it most. As Prime Minister, I apologise for that failure.
But as a Grenfell residents group had warned, it took a tragedy to highlight the human cost of London's social housing issue. One that should never have happened at all. Sonia Gallego, Al Jazeera, London.